is the first day of Inktober.
Here's Johnny!
Welcome, friends. I'm Tarajosu, and this is my first foray into this worldwide challenge for artists created by Jake Parker. Jakey Jake created the challenge to improve his inking. I'm participating in this 31-day challenge to improve my use of ballpoint pens. Also, another goal of mine is to work faster while creating highly detailed pieces and managing my time more efficiently because, well, there are only 24 hours in the day and I've got a lot of client work to do. And then the third goal is to simply get off of my iPad Pro and get back to a traditional medium. I'm drawing in the very big sketchbook. It's 600 pages and about, I don't remember, so I posted it on the screen. And I'll be using the Zebra F301 ballpoint pen for the entire project, all 31 days. Now it is time for the time lapse with commentary. Enjoy. Inktober Day 1 is completed, and I am extremely enthused and full of gratitude and excited because I set out to do one thing amazing, which was wake up at 5 a.m. and not roll back in bed and cuddle up with my wife. But this is what I did instead. I leaned over and gave her a kiss on the head, and then I popped up out of bed and ran down the hall to make a pot of coffee. And then I paired said coffee with some delicious toffee. Just kidding, I do not use toffee and I don't put sugar in my coffee. I like it black. It's delicious like that. I'm kidding. It is not delicious. It is atrocious. It is disgusting. It is absolutely nasty. But I drink it because of that drug that we call caffeine. Caffeine wakes me up and it gets me going and it gets me talking and it gets me just, ooh. It is a drug. I need to realize that. Oh no. I drink it every day. Am I addicted? Well, moving forward, waking up at 5 a.m. felt good, and I started at 5:30 to create this illustration. I had the drawing sketched out the night before, and once I started, I felt a pit of anxiety starting to brew in my stomach. The reason is because, well, it felt like a race against time. And I wanted to make sure that I finished the piece first and foremost within a timely manner. And then on top of that, I wanted to make it look cool, just for myself, for my own pleasure, and also to entertain you guys. But guess what? I did it. And it feels good to accomplish and complete a task. In the past, with my personal work, I've not finished many things. And yeah, it's a bummer when you do that and you see a pile of work left unfinished. But keep in mind, for potential clients watching and for you amazing folk out there, I finish my client projects, all of them. And I work really hard to make sure that they're done to the best of my ability and it solves the client's problem. Now, I will say that there have been a few projects, 2, where I had to fire the client because they did not respect my time, my team's time. Yes, I work and collaborate with others at times, and I had to fire them because they didn't respect our time nor our energy, and they crossed boundaries repeatedly. That is a no-no. That is a red flag, and I do not allow that at all. But let's keep it moving, and let's keep it polite, and let's keep it light. Now, if you notice with this time lapse, I'm not a fan of papers shifting and moving this way and that way, so I made sure to keep the camera fairly still, and I wanted to keep the book stationary in one place, not moving. I find when the paper is twirling all over the screen. It hurts my eyes and it's slightly annoying to me. And if you do it, that's okay. I still watch your videos. I still enjoy watching people's work, but at the same time, for me, I want to create what I want to see in a perfect world. And I'm rambling about nonsense. Let's get to the topic of the day, the prompt of the day, the word ring. What is it that you think of when you hear the word ring? Do you think of the school bell ringing where you can just rush out of class and go to the next class to not pay any attention and just doodle all day and not realize that that will be your career? Like it was for me, which I am grateful that I doodled in class and didn't pay attention and still passed. Yeah, thanks Mom for the genetics and the intelligence. And the artistic ability. Now, another thing that some of you may think of is a boxing ring where you see Mike Tyson knock the living daylights out of people. Or Lord of the Rings. Which in hindsight, I kind of wish that I went the Lord of the Rings route with this illustration, but I did not. What I did do was focus on a ring that meant so much to me, which is my wedding ring. It was $22, but a $22 expense well spent. I bought it on Amazon.com, and because I paid a hefty amount for my wife's wedding ring, I didn't mind paying only $22 for my special ring, which I love. It's one of my few, favorite material things. I try to keep it minimalist with my items, and there's a few items that I do love, which is my MacBook Pro, my iPad Pro, this audio recorder, and my camera, and my, my wood burner, my pyrographic wood burning unit, where I can wood burn on wood. Yes, okay, that was redundant. Everything else, though, you can give it all away. Give it to Goodwill. Give it to Salvation Army. Give it to people that need it. My clothes, I don't need clothes. Anyways, I find my ring to be a important symbol. This piece of metal encompassing my finger as a commitment, as a symbol of love, a symbol of gratitude, a symbol of unity, a symbol of a partnership that lasts forever. Together, she and I can conquer anything, no matter what, and it's taught me so much. I've grown so much since being married, even my art, because of the perspectives that have been unlocked from just being with another person, living with another person. It forces you, if you want to make it work, you got to put in the work, like I've been doing, which I realize. And sorry, earlier relationships, I didn't realize that back then, but this one I realized the work I need to put in for myself, and I'm grateful for it. I love it, and this is a hand that is reaching through the cosmos for that ring, the ring of everything, the ring of commitment. The ring is symbolic to represent everything I just said. But I am running out of time lapse, and I will see you next time for day 2. I hope you enjoyed, and if you didn't, tell me why you didn't enjoy the video. I would love to learn. I love constructive criticism. Peace.